Hello, everybody. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time for some more Doctor Who news. Some really weird things going around the internet, of course, this week. Now, I'm going to say, it right now. Spoiler alert, because even though I do not know if this stuff is true, I don't want anybody coming back and going, oh, you ruined everything for me. I don't want to hear it. So please, if you are not one who is into hearing possible things that could come up the show, you might want to step out now. Okay, 3, 2, 1, you're warned. Now, while I fully believe that, yes, there's likely a trailer on the way, the one thing I'm having a big fat problem with is the whole Captain Jack Gwen announcement that everybody's running around screaming like it's confirmed. As I keep telling everybody, I only give it like a 65% probability of being true, and that's being optimistic. I want to see more proof than some guy who probably popped up on Gallifrey Base under a false account and published this nonsense. I want confirmation because we've been led down the rose garden before, and I don't want everybody to go crying and screaming and hollering when it does not happen. Like I said, I give it a 65% probability of actually happening. I'll believe it when I see it, and I encourage you to do the same thing. But okay, now just to give you a little more weirdness, somebody contacted me under a quote-unquote anonymous Twitter account. Now, the problem with this is they sent this same possibly confidential announcement to like 4 other known Doctor Who people. The problem with Twitter right now is you have a lot of people who are anti-DWSR. They feel it's very much allowed now to go out, and cool, by the way, to go out and spread disinformation, lie, and troll other people on the internet in the name of being anti-spoiler, like they're holding this up like a holy sword charging into battle. It's just scary. So I don't take this seriously. The problem is, it says here, look, I'd love to take this seriously. I'm just presenting it to you. Let the buyer beware. Well, I'm the one who told people about the Children in Need script, and I would just like to confirm a few things. Episode 1 will be called The Woman in Blue. My friend was told the other day The Woman in Blue is the final and official title. There were 10 signatures on the script. Jodie Whittaker, Bradley Walsh, Sharon Clark, Jamie Childs, Chris Chibnall, Mandip Gill, Alex Slother, John Barrowman, E. Miles, and a cat's paw print, and the cat will be called Percy. Now, they were told not to announce the auction until the 7th of October, which makes the 6th of October the most likely release date. And I said, thanks, but why should I believe any of this? Well, it comes from my friend who I know for a fact works at the BBC, and I said, it's just that I have to say skeptical. I've been misled before. If I had some way of getting confirmation, I'd be more comfortable. One thing that worries me is why isn't Tuss and Cole's signature on the script as well? And that's exactly what I think is what he had to say. Now, or she, I do not know. And the thing is, I'd love to believe this person and say, look, this is all confirmed. But at the same time, I keep my skepticals on. Moving on. Doctor Magazine 526 is out this week. Here are some more details. It's what's on it. If you want to go look at this article and even take a look at, look at this little previews of the pages. Look at that. Then be sure to go look down in the description box. There'll be a link to this article and every other article I discussed in tonight's little audio here. Moving on. 10th Doctor and Rose on vinyl and HMV. The audio drama Infamy of the Zaros is being released for the first time on vinyl record. This is part of an exclusive deal with High Street retailer HMV and will be available from 16th of June. The story stars David Tennant as 10th Doctor, Billy Piper as Rose, and it's a limited pressing, and it's going to only be 750 of these made. So be sure to go check this out. The problem is there's been an outbreak of this crazy shit lately. Let's stick it on vinyl. I'm sorry, but to me, this is a frisbee. Sure, it's cool. Oh, look, yeah, but really, what's going to be the resale value in 10 years of a vinyl record? I just don't get it. Now, something interesting that popped up today, and Eddie McGuigan had to say this. Now, this is Eddie at Scaro, and he's not normally to just go off on things, but when DWSR Doctor News posted this, the BBC ruling to stop with these hiatuses. We haven't had a consistent run since Series 1 to 4. Since then, the scheduling's been all over the place, especially in recent years. The fandom is getting bored. That's not a good thing. Now, according to Eddie at Scaro, they're not only stopping, they're about to be built into how the series is made. Be ready for 18-month-ish hot breaks between Series 11, 12, and 13. like I said, me and Eddie have had disagreements before in the past. I'm really hoping he's wrong because it's these stupid freaking hiatuses that are killing the fan base. And I think that's one of the reasons, primary reasons, why the numbers have dropped off on Doctor Who radically. It used to be right there, dependable, and you knew what day, you knew what it was going to be on. You knew it was going to be on every year. And then the Moffat era happened, and after like series, oh man, it just went to hell. It just became, I think it was like 5 or 6. Then they started doing the split seasons. They started doing the season hiatuses, and that completely unnecessary hiatus between series 9 and 10, which was ridiculous. Other than we found out it was BBC Worldwide wanted to promote more Sherlock. Oh, really? And see what I mean? That's why I think half of the fan base is going. All right, and oh, by the way, yeah. If you want to watch this little clip here, I'm going to leave you the link to this. Somebody put it up on their Twitter page. Peter Capaldi did a segment for James Cameron's Story of Science Fiction miniseries, or that he's got out, and it was a very stirring piece. It's only about 3 minutes long. Please be sure to go check it out. Well, folks, that's all I had for you for tonight. I just wanted to pop in here and say, look, the whole thing with the Captain Jack and Gwen announcement has got my too good to be true senses tingling. I'd love to believe it's real, but I want more confirmation. Now, allegedly, this is coming from 2 or 3 sources, but at the same time, we have to find out where they got the information from. As I showed you earlier tonight, somebody under an anonymous Twitter account sent the same piece of information to 4 different people that they know are in the Doctor Who news community. And the thing is, at this point, we've got so many people spamming us, so many people trolling us, and so many people throwing out misinformation in the name of, I am anti-spoiler, therefore I am holier than thou, that it's very difficult to get to the actual news and get it to you. So all I can say to them guys out there who are out there thinking, I'm going to just basically throw out disinformation on purpose and troll people in the name of true to the fandom, here's my announcement. Kiss my rosy red hind. Good night, folks.